Hello everyone, welcome to week 3, class 10th science. Today we will be doing metals and non-metals. I'll be dealing with 5 questions with right answers and their explanation, requesting you to listen carefully, and if you're required you can take notes of it. Also one important, if you're learning through this, if this is adding a bit value to your learning, I request you please subscribe and comment. That helps me to motivate. Each time a new week arrives and I like, oh, I've got the views, but I do not know are the students or are the one for whom this video is valuable is getting value added to their knowledge or not. So by this way, by writing a comment and subscribing to the channel will only motivate me to come up with better content, right? So without wasting much time, let's start. The question number 1 in front of your screen is, which of the following metal is soft enough to be cut with a knife? Options are here on your screen. For this, the right answer is B, sodium. Why sodium? Because sodium is an alkaline metal and is usually soft for a metal, so a knife cuts through it easily. The freshly cut surface is shiny but quickly turns dull as it reacts with air. And you also know that sodium is stored under kerosene oil because it reacts vigorously with oxygen and moisture in air. So, for the question, which of the following metal is soft enough to be cut with a knife, is sodium. Why sodium? I hope it's clear to you now. Moving to question number 2. When metals react with oxygen, what type of compound is generally formed? Think. Take your time. When metals react with oxygen, what type of compound is generally formed? The right answer for this question is A, basic metal oxides. Because you know few oxides like aluminum oxide and zinc oxide are atmospheric, right? They react with both acids and bases. So most metal oxides are basic in nature. They turn red litmus blue and react with acids to form a salt and water. I hope this is clear to you now. Moving to question number 3. Which metal does not react with cold or hot water but reacts with steam to give hydrogen gas? Think. Which metal does not react with cold or hot water but reacts with steam to give hydrogen gas? The correct answer for this question is B, iron. Why iron? Because iron is not reactive enough to displace hydrogen from cold or hot water. But when steam is passed over red hot iron, which is red hot iron, it reacts to form iron oxide and hydrogen gas. Understood? Great. Moving to question number 4. The property of metal that lets them be drawn into thin wires is called, this is very easy, and if this is not known to you, listen it carefully and you'll always remember it. The property of metal that lets them drawn into thin wires is called ductility. B. Gold is most ductile metal known. You mums, you wear gold chains, rings, bangles, etc. So because gold is most ductile metal known, just 1 gram of gold can be drawn into a wire nearly 2 kilometer long. The thinnest, because it's ductile. And ductility means a metal can be stretched into a thin wires without breaking, right? Malleability in contrast means it can be harmed into thin sheets. The option A which is given, it means which is contrast and can be harmed into thin sheets. So the right answer for this will be ductility. Now, moving to question number 5, the last question is, which of these metals is most reactive? Sitting at the very top of the reactivity series. Options are gold, potassium, copper, iron. So which is that sitting on the top of the reactivity series? Yes, you're right. It's B, potassium. Because potassium is among the most reactive metals because it reacts explosively even with cold water, giving off hydrogen gas and enough heat to ignite it instantly. Remember? And a quick, the series, reactivity series, K NaCAMGAI है ना, potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum, this way. Hope these 5 questions are clear to you, and all the best. Keep learning, and do not forget to subscribe, like, and if not subscribing, at least comment just to motivate me so that I can come up with more good questions for you. Bye for now.